And here we go. Welcome everyone. This is Minecraft Minecolonies. This is Minecraft and Minecolonies 1.15, and I am Roz Lydian, and I am in a little deserted desert town. This is the very first place that I found after spawn, and I'm going to change my view now so that you can see. And here we go. Let's change. Well, let's try doing it like this. Let's try being over here. There we go. And changing my view. So this is just a beautiful little ghost town that I found. It was very sad, actually, because you can see that it was actually a big city once, and it was really, well, a big town, although they didn't do much farming. It seems to be devoted to raising animals, and they must have traded with another city for their grains and other types of food. Yeah, but that's this is where I first started, and I traveled along the waterfront. I was searching for water, but I was searching for more than water. I was searching for an amazing location, someplace different from my other cities, someplace like I had never seen, and I actually found it. I found such a thing. When I came in this direction, it was like, oh look, there's actually red sand. Could there be a mesa? That might be really interesting. That might be really fun as my first city. Hello. I see you. Welcome, welcome. And so I traveled all the way over here, and then I saw this. I saw this. What is this? But wait, how? How do you... Look at this beautiful water, and look at the lights underneath the waterfall. And oh my gosh, what have we here? Oh, do I need a boat? Let's see if I can walk around. Let's see if I can walk this wall around and see where it comes out. And wow, look at this. Oh, what have we here? Oh my goodness. Something is happening here. Wow. Look at this. Someone's building something. What are they building? This is pretty interesting. And then I came to here, and it's like, it's a lost city. Yes, it is. And it is a lost city. This is New Musalangu, and it is the lost city. And it is my newest city, and it is really, really fun. But this is the extent of New Musalangu at this time, and we can go into the city hall for a moment, and we pass a guard, Sebastian, and we will go in, and sure enough, the What you are experiencing is my little bit of lag that I am still having, but it is better than usual, and I hope that won't discourage you from watching. And here we go. So let's look at the citizenry. So we have Isaac, who is actually the fisherman, Leela, who is the builder, Sebastian, who is the captain of the golems, Ruth, who is the restaurant owner, Kevin, who I'm not sure has a job yet, Allison, who is another builder, Carson, who is our delivery person, Riley, who is one of the rangers. She is part of the rangers. Ambrose, a builder. Philippa, who's a ranger. Jennifer, who's a ranger. And Kennedy, who's still waiting to find her what she wants to be. And this is a level 3 Asian City Hall. And yep, we're experiencing a little bit of lag, but it is becoming really interesting. It's one of the most beautiful builds, and when I saw it on Minecolonies developers stream, I saw a debut. They only showed you the outside of the buildings and it was like, oh my gosh, these buildings are amazing. I have to build some of them. But they didn't show you the inside. These gorgeous insides. As a matter of fact, they're so gorgeous that it is really going to be difficult for me to improve, and I do use that word, improve upon them. They're just really, really amazing. So this is a mezzanine floor, and look at the details. Look at these details. Look at this light fixture here, or this design on the building, and people can look down into the main hall, and up here is sort of a living, would you call this a hospitality suite? Let's call this the hospitality suite, with some beautiful pieces in it. This is the loom from the villagers now in Minecraft. This is their loom. And I believe over here we have a furnace. That loom, by the way, I believe is Chroma Hills version of that loom, which is really pretty. This is Chroma Hills texture pack, and this is what everything looks like. And it is now approaching night, and we have to wait until all of the colonists get home. I have a colonist who's on their way home now. I can see them on the map, and we might actually see them walk by. There you go. See the colonists down walking. You can see their names, and there they are. So they're all home, so I'm going to go in and sleep because it's very, the colonists actually need their sleep now. That wasn't a case before, but colonists actually sleep. So we're going to go to sleep as well.
Hi-ho.
And now it is daytime, but another thing that has to be done here is I have to be bow ready and get up right away and make sure that there were not any visitors in the night. Now, I haven't done this yet here, but I'm going to actually take this away right here. I should put a gate here so that I can, but I'm not. I'm just going to remove this piece for a moment and put this away and put some of these things here away. Yeah, I'm lagging quite badly. So that I can fly from here, fly out, and just make sure that the 5 golems are not having any problem. So this is our area here, and Sebastian has assigned a golem who is behind the waterfall. And he might actually, I think he's trying to get up this mountain, but we're going to suggest to him that he go a different way. Let's see if I can get him to go back and to go down. Instead of trying to go up. Let's get him to go down. Can I do that? He is looking here, but I would like him to go down. And I don't have my golden lassos. They're part of actually additions. And so I'm not Wonder Woman here. With my lassos, I can't pick him up and move him someplace else. So that's probably the best I'm going to get right now, is getting him to come down here. There we go. He
I'll
is
take care
in
of
this quadrant right here. He is guarding this area down here. And if he is stuck in the water right now because the water is flowing, but I don't think he is.
Your gold.
Do we want to cut the water off here? Nah, I think he's fine. I think I'm going to bring this out a little bit so that if he comes down that waterway, he actually is not in the water now, and that's good. Okay, yeah, but because of how tall he is, we'll just take this part away, and that will give him space. So there he is. Now he's probably going to climb all the way back up there. And Isaac is here. This is Isaac's place right here.
Your gold.
I see something over here, and I'm just going to go check right quick and make sure that they are down. And sure enough, they disappeared as I went over top. So they are down in the ground. So let's go into Isaac's. This is my second favorite building here. This is a level 3 fishery. And Kevin, you are here. I forgot that you're the fisherman. I said Isaac was the fisherman, but it's not. It's you. Isaac doesn't have a job yet. Interesting. Okay. So, hello, Kevin. And he is he waiting for something? Is he requesting? He has this tropical fish on him, so that means that he is not going to get fed very easily at the restaurant. So I'm going to give him some food right now, so that he is okay. And let's go into his shop. Now this is a level 3 and it's really pretty. So it has this area here and up here and then the work area down here, which is pretty. And then this ladder. Now, when I first went up this ladder, there was actually a piece of ladder on this trap door right here. Okay, just relax. On this trap door here. And when I was trying to set this bed, I couldn't understand why I couldn't set the bed here. And then I realized that this trap door closed this way. And when I did that, the ladder disappeared from this section. But luckily, you can still get upstairs without that being there. I really liked this. I placed this bed because this is one of the easiest places for me to come out and take off in this area. And so I like doing that. And it's interesting with the Asian pieces. The Asian pieces are the newest, and so they actually need the least amount of work in order for them to just be. So this is a level 3 restaurant, and it is actually 2 restaurants, which I just love the fact that this is 2 restaurants here. So this is one of them.
I get to build it again?
And
I get to build it again?
Looks the most like it is a little sushi restaurant. It has this little sushi bar. It has the little plates sitting on top. And when we were around on the other side, you could see the little chairs sitting there. And it's just beautiful. I get to build it again? It's a beautiful use of trapdoors and fences, and the new paper timber frames are just gorgeous. And this is, and also stripped. This is some of the best use of stripped logs, which is really nice. And so that is the little, sort of like a little sushi restaurant right here. And you can see you step up here and it looks like these are your seats. And this is probably the only thing that I would change is I would put Mr. Crayfish stools right here. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you. It doesn't matter what I do. If I do this and then I build it up to a level 5, they'll just remove them. So I can show you right now, Mr. Crayfish, stools. Stool. Oh, they're gone.
Not good enough, eh?
Furniture, chair. Oh my goodness. I think there aren't any anymore. How interesting. Unless they're called something else. Maybe they're called bar stool. No.
Not good enough, eh?
How interesting. They're not there anymore. I used to could just put in stool and they would be there. Oh, how curious. Let me do at Crayfish, at Mr. There they are. So what are they called? Those are grills. Those aren't stools. Oh, they don't have any anymore. They didn't get back to that. So they're in beta or alpha 2 for 15. I mean, also, they're in alpha also. And it looks like they didn't get back to them. Oh, how curious. These are grills right here. These are trampolines. These are grills. And oh, how curious. Let's look at let's look at Macaw. MC or MAC? AC. There we go. And this is Macaw. And let's see if he has any stools in his. He might. But the fact that none came up is so curious. Wow. Well, that is most interesting, isn't it? Yeah, there are none. So somehow they'll come back. This is relatively new. Even Minecolonies is in 15 in this. I mean, is in. Oops! I have to go to sleep. Quick, where is the nearest one? I'll put the chairs back later. Let's quickly rise up here. I know I have a bed on me, but let's go to this guard tower here. And let us go in here and go to sleep right here. So I've been taking these away on the guard tower so that I can get in and use these beds, because right now guards do not use the beds, even when they're stationed here. This is one of the things that they don't use them as yet. Whoa! Okay, bow up. Bow up. That's what I'm calling it. Bow up, which is getting me out and looking and making sure. So you just saw Riley coming back. She's coming back to get something to eat and to change her clothes, take a shower before she goes back on her mission. Uh-oh. I just saw that door open and close. Hopefully that was Carson making a delivery. Because I did hear footsteps before. And so back here, see, I'm not supposed to do anything while I'm here, and this is probably the reason why, because then I discover things and they take me away from telling the story right now. So I will wait on that and fix that during my regular stream, which is now for new Musalangu, is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Musalangu is getting the most time because it's brand new, and I am struggling with it. I am really struggling with it. So because of that, I'm trying to give them as much time as possible. This is Sebastian's tower. This is the captain of the golems tower. And the stone towers are all rangers towers. This is Allison's new project. There goes Carson. Allison is building the waterfront walkways, and we are using Nordic walkways, Nordic roads to make walkways. I'm going to push this bridge back, actually take this part away and connect it to another walkway here during the time. So Carson and Kevin arrived after they're one of the newer arrivals, newer immigrants. They accepted an immigrant package, and they have been here for probably a few months of their time. Probably Leela has been here the longest. Leela came in just after the massacre, and she is now one of the most experienced of all of our people. This is her builder's shop. She chose the Asian design, and this is her little shop here, and it's really pretty. This is a level 5 of this shop, and it has this beautiful little area. It actually had a cauldron sitting right here, and I changed it to one of Mr. Crayfish's new, I believe that is Mr. Crayfish's new sinks right here. And we turned around this oak barrel because it looked better to me, turned that way. But virtually, we've hardly touched anything here. It's all been so beautiful looking that we just haven't really done anything with it. I just love it. So Leela decided that she was going to build one of the first houses and got permission to build a house right here. And this is a level 3 of a fortress house. She wanted to be on the wall, and so she chose to build a fortress house. And this is
Not
Leela
good enough, eh?
right here in her living room, actually. And Leela lives here with the restaurant owner, Ruth. And I haven't done anything to this place except, no, I haven't done anything. Yeah, so this is the Minecolonies designer. This is his version of the living room. And you know me, if I was going to do something, I would probably change this for Mr. Crayfish or Macaw couches I would put here. But there's so little that needs to be done. Minecraft 15 has a lot of new sounds, and there's some floor lighting. We would probably move the floor lighting out from underneath the cabinets and put rug in here. This is beautiful considering that this is only made from vanilla. This is all vanilla. Minecraft, and so Minecolonies usually only uses vanilla Minecraft so that everyone can experience it. This is the second floor, and it has some interesting
I get to
things.
build it again?
This looks like a bathroom right here. It has a sink and a little cabinet here, and look, that's supposed to be the toilet, I'm sure. And you could put in a shower if you wanted. It looks like it could be a shower room the way it is set up. And in here is a closet, and here are places where you could put things. Upstairs, because the rooms definitely don't have closets, but I love that they added this. So when you walk over here, here is the first bedroom, And this is more than likely Leela's bedroom because she's the builder. She usually gets home before the restaurant owner. And this is what it looks like. That is interesting. I'm looking at the roof and I see a curious thing there. Look at that. You can see out to that part.
I get to build it
That's
again?
curious. Sort of like giving light there. I would probably cover that. And there's a little couch in this area here, which is really nice that there's a little seating area. This is a luxurious hallway for this upstairs area. They could actually have table and chairs. Now, some of these windows I would probably take and make so that they can actually see out of them. But they're really beautiful the way they look now, and nothing is really necessary to change. This is Ruth's room right here. Now, these are both double bed rooms, but because they are just friends roommating together, I've taken out the
Not good
double
enough,
bed
eh?
and put in single beds in here, and they share the house, both Ruth and Leela. And I do not have any couples as yet.
I get to build it again?
Because we do not want to have any kids. Believe me, we do not want to have any kids. This has been one of the most dangerous of my cities ever for colonists. I lost my first 4 colonists, and then I lost 4 more colonists after
Not
that.
good enough, eh?
Leela is part of the second, the colonists that came in afterwards. She's actually one of those. So, and then Riley, who we saw coming to her, this is Riley's Ranger Tower. We saw her coming back to her Ranger Tower to get some food and to change clothes, shower. And this is the golem Sebastian has set here to help Riley in this area, because Riley is actually has been assigned over here. This is Ambrose. Ambrose came in with the 3rd wave of immigrants who came in, and Ambrose decided on this type of builder's hut. I'm actually going to go upstairs in Ambrose's shop and sleep. And there's Ruth. Ruth is on her way home. And let's go up here because Ambrose has some lovely seats up here, and we can just take our covers right here and pull and go to sleep right here. And let's get Bo ready, and let's go back downstairs and out. And I just need to make sure that everyone is okay. So we'll go out this door over here and
Not
check.
good enough, eh?
Oh, look what I just did. I cannot have a bow in my hand when I am doing things. Now, I actually fired. It's a good thing I didn't hit her. Good gracious, Riley, I am so sorry. Riley came in. She is our first ranger.
Not good enough,
and
eh?
she will end up being ranger captain because she came in with amazing stats. Amazing athletics, agility, amazing agility. Her stamina is not so good, but it doesn't matter. She has been an amazing ranger, and she has helped save Carson many times fought off an actual Enderman. Endermen attack colonists in 15. They attack them. It
I
was
get to
shocking.
build it again?
So she actually fought off the Enderman until he just gave up. And he partly gave up because I came over and was helping. And he was just like, Endermen don't like fighting. And so if the fight gets too big, they just say, I don't care, I'm going away. Right? Right, Riley. So Riley came in with Leela, and she has been a really wonderful ranger. We could go, since Carson is right here, we could go over here. Now, the city has several places that are dwarven
Not good enough, eh?
design to take advantage of the mountainsides. And this is the delivery hut right here. And we are in the process of changing the delivery hut. We found some things out in regards to putting in the windows. And since these dwarven places are underground, these windows are against stone. So this is a new idea that I got from Omo to put in these
I get to build it again?
because I was putting in glowstone behind in Omo, and when I got here, the city of Omo, and when I got here, I discovered ender lanterns, sea lanterns, and so that's what's going to replace
I get to
these
build it
sea
again?
lanterns right up here. I'm going to put the ender sea lanterns in because they're tan colored and they work better with this end stone. And I'm going to put this
Not good
cut
enough,
white
eh?
sandstone slab on the ceiling, and the flooring is more than likely going to be this sandstone, which in Chroma Hills is tiled. And so this is going to have a tiled
I get to
sandstone
build it
floor.
again?
What I will probably do, since this is Asian build, is I will probably put up paper wall to give some privacy for the bedroom right there, and make more office-like spaces out here. If he wants to have a little living area, we could actually close off a little bit of this as a little sort of place where he gets his coffee, like an apartment, like an office apartment for him, and then have the rest be his actual
I
business
get to build it
office.
again?
But that is a dwarven build level 5 delivery.
Not good enough, eh?
And this is a dwarven build level 5 warehouse. And the reason that these were built also is because they're actually the smallest. So if you need something really small to put somewhere, the dwarven builds are absolutely the smallest builds you can have. I haven't done anything in here except change the torches out for lanterns, but everything else is what it was. And I will eventually do something here because luckily the dwarven builds have plenty of room. So you can change the floors and change the ceilings, and without bothering the furniture and the windows and things like that. So this will be something that I will be working on. But the reason that I am not working
Not
on
good enough,
anything
eh?
yet is because this turned out to be a city where I have to have security, that I do not have a truce with the revenants, with the skeletons. The raiding party took out my original colonists and continue to be a threat. Zombies, and as I said, Endermen too. And despite the fact that I do have a tentative truce with barbarians and with the pirates, I do not have a truce with illagers. And we have had several illager attacks, and this is one of the reasons why Sebastian has raised a golem army for us to use, and our other golems are stationed over in what will eventually be the farm area. And over here is Philippa's ranger tower. Philippa is the third ranger that we have right now, and this is her tower. And we have two golems over here. Because this land has expanded, our reach on this land has expanded. Oh, now rangers wear out. I mean, not rangers, golems wear out. I had two golems here, but one of them was old. Oh, look at this. Where did this come from? Look at this. Has this been here the whole time? This is the first time that I've seen this. Whoa. Wow, should I go down? Could the ranger fall down in here? Let's look. If he did, this would have been a problem because there's no way out. Would that fall have killed a ranger? Possibly. Did you hear that? That sounded like a zombie villager, which sadly I can do nothing about here. I do not have golden lassos yet, so I can't rescue a villager. What? Technically, I can what? Rescue? How so?
So you remember how we populated our giant underground apartment complex this one time?
Yeah.
We found
A
a
spawner.
spawner. We let them spawn
Right.
until we got a villager,
And then we
let the
lured them.
villager chase us
Yeah.
back to a room and trap them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We could. So technically I could.
It would just be hugely.
It would take a lot of time.
Yes.
It would take a lot of time. So
Not exactly riveting viewing for streamers.
So that was Vincentius Primus adding the fact that long ago in Minecraft, long before Minecolonies, when I treated the villagers like colonists, we used to find, we were building a volcano city, and it had no villagers because we built the city, and we actually found a spawner, a zombie spawner, and we used that zombie spawner to populate the city. We waited for zombie villagers, and when we got one, we lured them. We lured them, meaning that they were zombies and they would follow us back to the city and back to a room where we were curing them, and we would cure them. And that's how we populated the entire city. Oh, well, we we did it until they started having their own kids and populating the city. But it was, yes, it was as challenging as some of Iskall and some of False and some of B-Dub. Is that his name? B-Dub's builds. Some of their builds are so intense that it was as challenging as that. And it was fun, but I like following the lives of the colonists, which is what we are doing right now. So that's Carson's world that we were just looking at, where he spends most of his time managing the warehouse and in his delivery shop when he does not have deliveries to do. And there he is now, off and running on a delivery. And we see one of Sebastian's golems standing up here. This golem is to help Riley out, and but he knows that there's something back here in this mountain, and he has been trying to get to it all this time. So I'm going to distract him, and maybe I can get him to do something else for a change. So I'm just going to put that there. And there we go.
Not
and
good enough,
let's
eh?
rise up. So, yep. And here he goes. He's going right back up to where he was, where he knows they're in there. And it's actually okay, because eventually Ambrose built this. We built this to give us an idea of where our city is going. This is going to be the upper walkway or the height of the upper walkway for upper village buildings are going to be up in this area right here. So that is the future of this city. But right now, this coming week, we will more than likely be working on the this level of the walkways right here. This level of the walkways is going to be where I'm going to bring that fountain down, but this walkway is going to go behind that waterfall and connect to the other buildings that are over in this area where Allison has her builder's hut right here. And this is this section. Allison is asking for materials to work on the walkway that she's working on.
Not good enough, eh?
But you know, that's it. Wow, that was my whole hour. Did that seem like an hour? My gosh.
I
We
get to
barely
build it
got to meet
again?
everybody. But there's Jennifer, our other ranger, and our golem is probably, where did they go? Is probably right back. That is so interesting. Look at that. Oh, there he is. Oh, good. Okay, so he is also now determined to try and get to the ones in the mountain. And that's fine, so long as we can get their attention when we need it in order for them to help the rangers if something attacks. So I hope you enjoyed just this sort of overview of what we were doing, of what happened to our city in this past week. You can see that we added towers to take care of the fact that the city gets attacked. We added roadways so that the people who are building could get to the towers to build them. And we are continuing to protect the citizens that we have now and build our new city, new Musalangu. And that was Sebastian saying that he'll take care of the golems. So thank you for watching. I hope you will watch later in the day. Sunday City Sundays is what this is. And we are going to all the cities today. This is New Musalangu. And the next city I'm going to go to is Omo. And we can see what we did last week in my mine colony that is turned into the city of Omo. So enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. Bye for now. Bye for now.